What's going on, everybody? You already know who it is and what it is. And today we will be discussing, this is actually the first week of the Carolina Panthers official kickoff. And so we're just going to be doing a Justrillmedia version, a review, a recap of everything that took place on today, how we feeling about the Panthers, because I just felt like who better else to bring it to you other than Carolina's own. You dig? I was here. I was a little boy when the stadium was first built back in '95. I was about 6 years old. And I've been rocking with the Panthers ever since. Now, I was a Ravens fan during the 2000s, man, with that defense and the whole nine. I was ravened out for a long time, but I've always had love for the Panthers as well, so I'm somewhat like a Panthers historian, I remember the first Super Bowl we went to, even on to the second one, you dig, and so I've always been rocking with the Panthers, and so I'm feeling optimistic about the Panthers right now. I'm feeling very optimistic. If you watched the game today, I'm presuming that you did if you are watching this video. We came out very, very sloppy, and I'm not sure if Baker Mayfield was just jittery, if it was a lack of communication between him and the offensive line. I mean, the man fumbled about 4 snaps today, so that definitely doesn't speak well on our behalf. And much like any football player would tell you, the game typically isn't lost on one play. It's a number of plays, and so I was thankful for us to even be in the game towards the end. And but I just knew that was way too much time on the clock, even though they didn't have any timeouts, and I thought it was a huge blunder. If you can recall, we even fumbled that first snap on 1st and goal. We fumbled that snap, so I'm thinking like, dang, we need to go ahead and get into the end zone because. For one, this is way too much time. I just had that feeling that he was going to come down and kick a field goal. It's too easy to come down and kickers are way too good nowadays. They're hitting 60-yarders like it ain't nothing. So, that's something I definitely didn't want to occur. But once we got down to the goal line, we got down there very quickly. And, we were just unable to get any momentum, so it's almost like we were happy settling for the field goal, which I knew was a huge mistake. Now, you can get on the referee's helmet if you want to, as far as that roughing the passer call. That was very questionable, but you got to roll with the punches because they also earlier in the game gave us a very questionable roughing the passer when we were in the back of the end zone right there. Baker, they got us up out of there, even though it didn't develop into any points. But, we were able to muster just enough to stay in the game. And so, I'm definitely optimistic about where the Panthers are headed to. The defense is definitely giving a strong showing. And I think the offense is going to get it in gear. We faced the top defense today, so we can't underestimate that. We can't count that out or discount that rather. Christian McCaffrey, he didn't get a lot of touches early on, but he definitely showed flashes of why everyone says that he's so great and why everyone says that he's so special. So he definitely showed those flashes. He had one on a fumbled snap again. We had like 5 of those, man. Good gracious. But, he picked it up and almost, took about 20-some yards, And so it's definitely looking good. Then he got in there, got him a touchdown. So if Christian can stay healthy, then, I'm feeling very good. I think we can at least go 11-6. If not, we're probably 10, maybe 10-7. This is definitely a tough loss this week. It was definitely a tough loss. However, I felt like it definitely would have springboarded us. If we would have got this win over the Browns, that would have springboarded us and we would have jumped out with momentum. But it's all in how you rebound. And, of course, next week we will go to New York to face the New York Football Giants. And they, on the other hand, if you watch their game today, they're riding high on momentum. And so they actually came back after, I won't say a disastrous game, but they were getting whooped. And then, but they, again, made just enough plays to stay in the game, and they ended up going for a 2-point conversion, letting their nuts hang, and they ended up converting, and, that won them the game. And so they're going to be riding high on momentum, and it's going to be a clash the Titans as far as with the running backs go. So, Christian McCaffrey versus Saquon Barkley. I'm anxious to see how that plays out going into next week. And so definitely all Panthers fans, hold your head high. I know you can talk trash about Baker Mayfield, you can definitely do that, but he made some plays. He hit Robbie Anderson, he threw a dime. I know Skip Bayless gonna be on his bumper tomorrow. Oh, he just threw a dime to Robbie Anderson, and they brought him back in. He had a rushing touchdown. He's not even gonna mention all them fumble snaps and this, that, and the third. But again, this is his first official game as a Carolina Panthers, so I'm leaning towards having a bit of mercy on Baker Mayfield, and I believe that you all should as well. But again, this is just the first official wrap-up of the Week 1 Carolina Panthers. I will definitely be tapping in for Week 2 as well, and we definitely look forward to that game. And so all Panthers fan, Panthers Nation, definitely tap in. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you're feeling about the season. Let me know how you're feeling about Baker Mayfield as well. And, anything that you guys want to discuss, if the show gets big enough, we'll start bringing some folks on here on Sunday night and letting you guys speak as to, your thoughts on the game as well. And what we'll be facing the next week. And, of course, hopefully we'll be playoff bound this year. But, with that being said, I definitely appreciate everyone for tapping in with me. And, of course, until next week, be blessed.